Hey guys, so welcome back. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of like showing you Quasar, like going through it like I normally would in a deck profile. Actually, I am going to do one thing, but that's showing you the one thing that did change in the extra deck. And then I'm just going to do essentially a montage of Laval Quasar duels, because I have a shit ton of duels that I've been doing against everyone and anyone. Because like this weekend, pretty much every weekend until regionals, I'm going to just be going around and dueling everyone that I know on campus and trying to see if Quasar needs to improve any. I mean, so far on here, I only lost once against this Dark World deck, and I kind of screwed up with that. So that was totally my fault. That wasn't Quasar's fault. So yeah, it's just to get a little more skill for me. But yeah. So I took out TJ Halbert Cannon because I never summoned him since Monster Reborn got banned now, and I replaced him with another level 4, this Underworld fighter Balmung. So the reason why I replaced him is if I ever go into, for instance, I normally do level 5, and level 2, right? Well, actually, I went into another level 6, level 4, level 2 just like last week. Because I told you that for every one time that I've summoned, for every time, let me think, like over 250 times that I've summoned Quasar, it was 5, 5, 2, right? And then for all those 250 times, once I've summoned it 6, 4, 2. Well, I just did another 6, 4, 2 last week, so apparently I need to make sure that I always have that ability. And if I go into a level 4, I would prefer Balmung, because he gets an effect if he's destroyed by card effect and sent to the grave, which is kind of cool. But also, if I ever need to, for instance, I summon Quasar, and they've got an obelisk, then I still want to be able to summon Armory Arm, attach it to Quasar, and attack. So, yeah, which is really good. Because Armory Arm is really good. There's a reason why he's still like an $8 card. So, yeah, anyway. Let's get into the montage. How about that? So, yeah, I've just got a shit ton of duels. I don't know which ones I'm going to go through first. But I'll just go from the top. So, yeah. This one, I face off against this guy a lot. This Evolution dude. So, yeah, he's not that good, actually, which is reassuring because every single time he faces me, it seems like I'm always using Quasar, which kind of sucks for him. Because I almost never lose with Quasar, except for that one time against Dark World. But yeah, Dark Worlds are a piece of shit anyway, so that's the reason why. Go ahead and send all that shit to the grave, and then Molten Conduction again, and then I don't even summon anything, because I do have Swift Scarecrow if necessary. But I go ahead and let him do his thing, so first things first is he discards that this fucking Harpy Queen to get the Harpy's Hunting Ground. Harpies I thought were going to be a good deck, and I actually kind of wanted to use them, and then Gen X Ally Birdman got hit, so I was like, nah, I won't. So yeah, he goes ahead and plays Burden of the Mighty, which can be a bitch of a card, but since I have Quasar, it doesn't really affect me. He goes ahead, uses Harpy's Hunting Ground because he summoned Harpy Channeler to destroy my face down, which I was like, okay, that's not too bad. And then he goes into Draco Sack, which can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, as long as he's got his tokens on the field. And he attacks for 2,600. I mean, that's what I would have done also. So, pretty much what I'm looking at right now is I'll MST his face down. Well, actually, what I wanted to do was I wanted to MST his face down, because let's see, how many Lavas do I have? I've got 7 Lavas in the grave, right? So I'd be able to send back 3 cards, and that's it. So I wanted to get rid of his Burden of the Mighty, but he decided to Dark Bribe it, so I drew into another MST, so I still MST Burden of the Mighty. Then I go ahead and summon all 5, and then I return all 3 of his monsters back to the hand, which is really nice, and it pretty much clears the entire field. And this guy can't do a damn thing about it, which is good because I don't want him to do anything about it. So yeah, summon Quasar, attack for game, and I think he quit out. Yeah, he quit out right there before he took the final blow, which I don't blame him because he sucks anyway, so whatever. Moving on. Okay, so this guy, unfortunately, I went a little overkill on him. This is the guy that I dueled right after I lost to Dark Worlds. And I was so frustrated with myself because I did a misplay. He played that spell card Dragon Down to the Grave, or whatever it's called. And I chose the wrong Dark World because I was a little stressed out at the time. And I chose the wrong Dark World, and it destroyed my Quasar. And then I fucked up with Shooting Star. So, I was really upset. And so I was like, you know what, I'll take on anyone else who comes my way, and I'll beat the mother-loving shit out of them. And that's exactly what happened to this poor guy right here. So anyway, go ahead and just set my Laval, let him do whatever he wants to do. He plays Pot of Duality, of course. And he was running Dragon Down from the Grave. And when I saw that, I was like, no way, not another Dark World deck, until, you know, I saw his hand, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll just send White Stone. I was like, why the hell would a Dragon deck or like play Drag Down to the Grave? Like, seriously? I fucking hate Drag Down to the Grave. Any card that allows you to look at your opponent's hand and then select a card from it and send it to the grave should be banned. I mean, that's the reason why Confiscation is banned. That's the reason why Forceful Sentry is banned. Like, that is just... I fucking hate cards that allow you to look at your opponent's hand. But, yeah. So, like, he's got his Blue-Eyed Maiden, and most people who run this type of deck just summon Blue-Eyed Maiden in attack mode because they want their opponent to attack. But I'm not going to attack. I don't want to fucking attack, so it doesn't fucking matter. Now, obviously, I could have summoned Black Rose Dragon if I wanted to. But I didn't, because I don't know. Why didn't I do it? Maybe because I just wanted to stall a little bit longer. I honestly don't know. Because Black Rose Dragon obviously doesn't target, so it would have blown up everything. Also, I wanted him to attack my Laval Miller to try to send it to the grave, but instead he plays Burst Stream of Destruction, so I don't get to do it anyway. But he can't attack with Blue Eyes. That's the reason why I never ran Burst Stream of Destruction. I mean, the chances of you getting the Blue Eyes and the Burst Stream of Destruction in your hand when it won't hurt you, it's very hard to do, you know, simultaneously. So whatever. So I essentially have this pretty well locked down because I can always send Lakeside Lady and Blaster to the grave to destroy his face down, because I didn't know what his face down was. I mean, I do right now, but yeah, so I'm just pretty much letting him destroy my face down Volcano Handmaiden. Now her effect goes off, I send a 1, 2, 3, and then last guy is Magma Cannoneer, because I've already got another Magma Cannoneer in there. So anyway, I have 6 Lavals. Actually, I have 7 Lavals in the grave now. So what I do at this point, I've got the level 1, even if I would have used Swift Scarecrow, apparently. Go ahead, activate Blaster's effects, destroy face down, go ahead, Rekindling. And the reason why I say I went a little overkill on this guy is I went ahead and summoned Quasar. And then after I summoned Quasar, well, you'll actually see, I send that back to the hand. After I summon Quasar, I summon back these guys. That way I can go into Red Dragon Archfiend, and then Red Nova Dragon, who's at 6,500 attack. And that was completely unnecessary, but I was just really pissed off. So those are my 2 trump cards right there. Red Nova, he's used for getting over shit like 5-headed dragon, Blue Eye Shining Dragon, Obelisk, all that type of stuff. I really hate it when people summon Obelisk and they tribute Hardened Arm Dragon, or Wing Dragon, or whatever it's called, because it can't be destroyed by card effects. Although, yeah, I mean, and of course Obelisk can't be targeted by Lavalval Dragon, so I would have to run over him with... obviously, I can't run over him with Quasar, so I'd have to run over him with Red Nova Dragon. So, yeah. And also, whenever people challenge me to a ranked duel, I always use Quasar because I know I'll win with Quasar. So, I've actually won 3 ranked duels and lost 0. And the only ranked duels that I even play are the ones where people are challenging me. I never go out and challenge other people because ranked duels aren't that important to me. So anyway, he went first. He's running a pretty standard deck. It's not that good, actually. And you'll... Oh, wow. He's got a combination of 6 Sands in there for some reason. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that's really chaotic. What is... Oh, my gosh. Okay, whatever. So he goes ahead and sets his shit. Light Force Sword is sort of like... It's sort of like a Spirit Reaper effect where one random card for 4 turns, yeah, that's almost like having it completely gone forever. But yeah, so whatever. So he goes ahead and does that. I go ahead and summon Cardcar, then I draw 2 cards, discard Magma Cannoneer. Oh, actually, I don't even have to discard Magma Cannoneer now, since he just took an extra card out of my hand. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So if he decides to attack, I can always activate Swift Scarecrow, but I didn't want to because I didn't need to yet. So yeah, go ahead. Now I've got Molten Conduction Field, which is perfect. Send all that back, whatnot. Go ahead, Magma Cannoneer that, and then I used her along with one of the Magma Cannoneers to destroy that face down, which was a Mirror Force, which didn't matter in the first place. But the reason why I only have 1 Magma Cannoneer in the grave and it's okay is because, watch, I'll use my normal summon on the Magma Cannoneer that's in my hand. So, because I can obviously special summon Boost Warrior, so it's okay. And go ahead. I always try to summon, nowadays I try to summon Formula Synchron before the Lavalval Dragon, because I want to bait their effect veilers on Hyper Librarian. So, yeah, anyway, I don't want them to do it on Lavalval Dragon. So go ahead, send back those 2, and then summon Quasar. I don't know why this guy challenged me to a ranked battle, but he did. So whatever, get raped, and that's game right there. And look at all these fucking cards I have in my hand. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. And then this was some other guy that challenged me to... Like, this guy challenged me as soon as I logged in one day. This guy immediately challenged me to a ranked duel. I was like, holy shit. I haven't even had a chance to look at my deck construction. But yeah, so, this guy's obviously got a really shitty hand. I kind of feel sorry for him. Kind of. Go ahead, set my Chain Whirlwind, activate Cardcar D. Perfect. Next turn is Quasar, obviously. So, yeah. And, well, actually, I don't know if I want to summon Quasar right now, because all these back rows were... I was kind of scared about all these back rows. I didn't know what they were. So, yeah, anyway. Send all that shit to the grave, and... yeah, okay, so I don't summon Quasar right now. Oh, actually, yeah, hold on to Blaster. Go ahead, destroy one of his face downs. Okay, go ahead, it's still destroyed. Now I Chain Whirlwind, destroy those 2. Okay, it's still destroyed. Fucking retard. And then I end my turn because, I mean, anything that he's got, I could obviously take care of. But go ahead and Rekindle again. Summon all my shit that I normally summon. Oh my gosh, Effect Veiler. See? I prefer them Effect Veiling that, even though at this particular case I didn't need to send anything back to the hand. But Quasar attacks, and he can't Effect Veiler Quasar. Make sure they don't Effect Veiler your Quasar if you're actually planning on running this deck. So, because then Quasar forgets how he was summoned and he can't attack twice anymore. And plus he can't use his effect to negate other stuff also if his effect is negated. But yeah, so I don't know. I like to sort of claim credit that I'm the reason why Quasar went from $25 to $50 in the matter of 8 months. Because when I bought this guy, I bought him for $23.50. And now he's a $50 card. That's the cheapest you can fucking find him on eBay. It's for $50. And I'd like to claim credit to that, even though I have no actual proof as to why he went up in price. Because he's still hard as shit to summon. I mean, seriously? But, I mean, I've been running this guy since November of 2012. So, whatever. So, yeah, this guy was running plants. It was kind of interesting to see him use the plant engine. And also the Telea, Princess of Cherry Blossoms. So, she actually just came out in Judgment of the Light. And I actually opened up a booster pack and got her. She's super rare, but she's only $1. She's really cheap. But she's actually quite good in a plant deck. And the reason why is because you can special summon her with Lone Fire, which is pretty good. So anyway, don't really have anything, so I mean, I've got 3 blockers, which are pretty nice. If he decides to do anything with that, he goes ahead and attacks, putting Maiden in the grave, which is just fine and dandy. I really want him to attack my Miller now, and go ahead and let him do that. Because if he does Miller, then that's essentially the Molten Conduction field that I need. That's the reason why I really like it. So anyway, he goes ahead and attacks, does all that shenanigans. Send in a attack, activate Swift Scarecrow rather than the Battle Fader, because I don't want Battle Fader to be on my side of the field. So go ahead and summon. Go ahead, summon that, draw a card, summon that, draw 2 cards now. And go ahead and send everything back, but I'll run out of Laval monsters, as you'll notice, because I don't have enough to send everything back, because I've only got 1, 2 more left, and I still have 2 cards to get rid of, so I would need 4. But that's the reason why I have Molten Conduction Field, because now I activate it, send all of them back, her effect goes off again, which is perfect. I can send a shit ton back now. Summon that, and he can't do anything about it, so it's... Oh, wow, he quit out? What a little douche. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you beat plants. I don't really like them. This one destroys Mecha Phantom. I think I just dueled against this guy yesterday. 926? Wait, that's impossible. How? I didn't play against him today. Today's 926. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, I played against this guy last night, I believe. So yeah, anyway, Mecha Phantom Beasts I don't think are that great. I mean... They obviously, if you're going to run them now because they just came out in Judgment of the Light. But I don't see them as being that good, so whatever. He set Scapegoat for some reason. I'm not exactly sure because he can't activate it. So I went ahead and set my Miller and then activated MST on his Scapegoat. And he can't activate it because he can't summon 4 tokens. So anyway, go ahead and hopefully he attacks my Miller, which is really what I want. And I've got my face down Chain Whirlwind just for later on when I can activate it. I will do that. But instead he destroys my back row. I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. As long as he attacks. So that's cool and whatnot. Now I just have to get this fucking Volcano Handmaiden out of my goddamn hand. So that way I can summon Quasar the following turn. So yeah, so I draw, I'm like, okay, I can't do anything with this. So go ahead, set her. Hopefully he attacks or destroys her somehow. I'll hold on to the Battle Fader and then use Rekindling and then normal summon Battle Fader for the level 1. So I take the 1400 damage, whatever. And then I draw, and I'm like, okay, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So just special summon all that shit back. Excuse me. Formula Synchron, just in case if he has an Effect Veiler, but he doesn't. Send both of them back. And then summon Quasar. Now, the great thing about Quasar is I attack, he tries to summon Tragodia, I'm like, F you to your face, don't even try it. And then attack again, and then that's game. So that's perfect. I don't really like people that oppose Quasar, mainly because I like it when I'm unopposed. Yeah, there you go. So, Quasar, quite good. What am I at right now? I'm at 17 minutes. Okay, I'll do this one as the last duel, and then I'll continue the montage in the following video. So that'll be cool, right? Yeah, that'll be cool. So this guy was running a TG sort of... I'm not exactly sure, because he's got Morphing Jar. Obviously lots of TGs and a Pot of Duplicity for some reason, and it's all the way at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, okay, so who goes first? I went first, so I activate Molten Conduction Fields, and then I activate Pot of Duality, obviously, because I need it. So yeah. And I'll just take the Battle Fader, why not? Yeah, because I'll just stall for a little while. So if he tries to attack with anything, I'll be like, no, actually, I'm not going to activate it quite yet. Oh, wow, he's got Phoenix Chain. Wait, where's the Solemn Warning? I thought he had a Solemn Warning. Huh, that must have been in the deck or something. I don't know. Anyway, so go ahead and set that, just in case. And, okay, yeah, so he set that. He attacks, and then I was like, no, I'll go ahead and Battle Fade. So he summons Hyper Librarian, and he does that shenanigan shit, and he can't do anything. Wait, I take 500 damage? Ah, who cares? I don't really care, honestly. So go ahead and let him do whatever he wants. He sets that, he attacks, Battle Fader goes bye-bye, whatever. So set Torrential Tribute, because then I can activate Chain Whirlwind from that effect. So he plays that, I went ahead, Torrential Tributed, activated that, blow up those two, and then he still gets to summon that, which I kind of forgot that he still had his normal summon. So I was like, alright, I'll take that damage right now. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Fuck, Swift Scarecrow. So I can obviously use up a couple of the Swift Scarecrows, keep from taking damage. Yep, save myself, whatever. And then my turn again. Alright, I'll just play one day of peace then, if that's the case. So yeah. And then he can't really do anything. So what are his back rows? Some useless shit. I don't know. I destroy one of the back row and then destroy the other back row and then just go ahead and rekindle. Rekindle the flame, bitch. So go ahead, summon all that shit and whatnot. And now he's got a shit ton of monsters, so unfortunately I can't take all of them out. But it doesn't matter because Quasar is a motherfucking boss. So go ahead and send back as many as possible. Obviously, back the Synchro monster. Summon Quasar, go ahead and attack, and just wait for... yeah, he tries to activate his effect, the TG Warwolf's effect, where he gets another TG monster. But since it's still during my turn, and I didn't have to negate any traps, so I still have the ability to negate, I went ahead and negated it during my turn. So now it's his turn, so I still get to negate something for this. And you'll see that I have... Okay, I don't have anything in the grave. Okay, anyway, so let him do his fucking thing. Whatever. So he summons Junk Synchron. I'm like, no. I'm not going to let you do any synchroing, so I destroy it. He wasted his normal summon. He sets 2 back row. I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. Draw, and then that's game, essentially. Because I'll use Blaster, discard Boost Warrior, destroy one of his face downs, and then, obviously, Quasar can negate the other face down. So, after that, he was like, well, I'm fucked. I'm getting out of here ASAP. Because Scrap Iron Scarecrow was just going to get negated by Quasar. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. I really like Quasar. Man, I can't wait to take this to freaking regionals. Just going to practice the shit out of it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to y'all in the future, and see ya.